Fan Appreciation Night at Berlin Raceway featuring the Budweiser Super Late Models, Engine Pro Super Stocks, Model Cover All Modifieds, 4 cylinders, and the Good Humor Mini Wedges all in action. 4 cylinders were up first. Caution-free race. Nearly 20 race cars took to the track. Corey Holtzlander fast time in practice, qualifying, and fast time in the race. He would come home for the first victory of the night in the number 1 4-cylinder. Model Cover All Modifieds were up next for their first feature at lap number 14. Zach Clark blows the motor at turn number 3 and 4. Kind of greases up the racetrack, spins in his own oil. They would be done for the night, but Zach said he will be back with a new motor in a couple weeks. Hard-charging Josh Frye got past another good run by Ronnie Smith at lap number 15 and never looked back, and that's all it took. Josh Frye back to victory lane once again in the Model Cover All Modifieds. The Supers were up next with Super Late Model action underway. Side by side at snap number 7, Terry Van Heisma spins and tags the wall in turns number 3 and 4. He would be done for the evening. Then, lap number 15, Jordan Dalkey. Hard battle, slides off the racetrack in the number 37. He thankfully did not touch anything, was able to recover and finish the race in the number 37. But when it was all said and done, he'd had several second places, but not tonight. He hung in there and took off. Tom Thomas, the number 82, gets his first win of the season in the Super Late Models. Engine Pro Super Stocks were back after a few weeks off, but the veteran Bob Bliss has problems in left front brake and spins on lap number 19 on the backstretch. He would be done for the evening, but able to return in the second race. Then some side-by-side battles. Joe Moody and Joe Jones get together while battling for the lead with just a few laps to go. Jones would find himself at the tail of the field with just a few laps to go. Then a battle on the final lap. Joe Moody just edges out Will Olmstead and takes his first victory ever at Berlin Raceway in the number 48. The kids had their turn next, and in the mini wedges, Eddie Beight wins his feature race, and Braydon Cook victorious in the second of the mini wedge features. 4 cylinders return, and at lap number 1, it was chaos in turn number 1. Paul Ritchie, Steve Peterson, Corey Pease, Bill Pease, Alex Reuter, and others involved. Mini cars and heavy damage would be wrapped up for the evening. It thinned the field, but did not stop the good racing. Justin Roelofs, with just 2 car lengths over Corey Holtzlander, takes home the win in the number 22. Model Cover All Modifieds were up next. We went caution-free, and Billy Eppink, after a long charge, finally gets another win this season. That's number 2 for him. The Walker driver, the number 8, takes home the victory lane in a caution-free race in the Model Cover All Modifieds feature race number 2. Super Late Models were back in action once again, and at lap number 1, Leroy Magoon flies off the backstretch in the number 11. Thankfully, no contact, and he will be able to continue and finish the race. Things got a little wild at lap number 4 at turns 3 and 4. Kedwama, Dave Lake make contact. They spin. Lauren Bush piles in with Boris Yurkovic along with Scott Thomas. Several cars would be done for the evening. Both Lake and Thomas would be able to continue along with Wadlaw. At lap number 15, though, Evan Shotko was able to get around the field and stay out front. Another hard-charging Tom Thomas came up just a little bit short and ran out of time. And Evan Shotko makes it 2 feature wins on the 2018 season in the Super Late Models. And to wrap up the evening on Fan Appreciation Night, it was the Super Stocks back in action, and we went caution-free. At lap number 8, Joe Jones having some great runs. Would have to settle for second this week as Brian Tillema finds some speed this time around and takes home another victory, making it 8 on the season for Tillema in the number 76 machine. He would be victorious in the Engine Pro Super Stocks. Up next at Berlin Raceway, it's Hall of Fame nights featuring the CRA Jegs All-Star Tour, Super Stock, Sportsman, 4-cylinder, VRO8, and mini wedges with $2 pizzas. And then Monday, August 13th, it's the Battle at Berlin, 251 presented by Primera Plastics with the CRA Super Series. All the latest, keep an eye on the Facebook and BerlinRaceway.com.